Hey Tyson, can you just address how well it seems your team has bounced back here? You put 3 straight wins in the bank, and after a down little stretch there, just the way you've sort of rallied as a group.
Yeah, it's a great response from us. That was obviously a tough 3-game stretch we had, and it was sort of could have been a monumental point of our season if we were going to continue to go that way, or we were going to turn it around and start stringing some together. So I'm really proud of the way we've responded, and we got another big one coming up here.
I think you knew quite a bit about Connor McDavid and had been around him a reasonable amount coming in. What are you noticing about Leon Draisaitl now that you've had a chance to be teammates for a little while? Like, he just went through a frustrating stretch for him, and then you see what he does and the way he can pull himself out of it. What are your observations on Leon?
Yeah, Connor and Leon are both incredible, players and obviously world-class players, and quite a bit different too. They go about it, in 2 different ways. And Leon's, the way he thinks the game and the way he passes the puck on his forehand, backhand, and slows the game down, but finds guys with speed is pretty incredible. And he's a great guy, and just really grateful to be able to get out there with those 2 on a nightly basis.
Jason Gregor, TSN 1260.
Tyson, in Colorado, McKinnon played with Rantanen a lot, then Marner and Matthews. You haven't really seen McDavid and Draisaitl together up until the last 2 games. Can you kind of, not necessarily compare the duos, but what do you see that makes those 2 so dangerous together when they're on the
ice? There's no secret to that, I don't think. I think they're, like I just said, they're 2 world-class players, and they've obviously got some chemistry, and I know I wouldn't want to be defending them every night as a line. I can't imagine that's very much fun to play against, so that would be a bit of a nightmare. But the way that Connor skates and sees the ice, and Leon's the same way, and I don't know, it's just and Yamo's in there, getting pucks out of the corner, and it's seems to be a good mix, and they've got a little bit of chemistry there.
Now, for you personally, I'm not sure you're aware or necessarily you care, but 21 points in the first 28 games of a season, that ties a career high for you. Just kind of, can you talk about how you felt about your game here for the last 6 weeks, and what you like about it, and what you feel maybe you want to improve on, if anything?
Yeah, I think it got off to a bit of a slow start, obviously, and you're just trying to get some chemistry and kind of find a way and kind of see where you fit in on the team and what your role ends up being. And I'm feeling pretty comfortable with my game the last couple weeks. And obviously, the points come with team success, and helps having those guys out there and getting to play with them and the power play and the whole thing. And really enjoy playing with Nursey too. He's super steady guy, great puck mover, and I think we've got a bit of chemistry ourselves. So we'll look to continue to try to jump into play and continue to bring some offense, but always looking to just be good defensively. When you're trying to jump and push the pace, you want to make sure you're not giving up too much defensively. So that'll be a focus for sure.
Rob Tuchkowski, Post Media.
Hi, Tyson. Connor and Leon had that great game today, but it almost seemed like it was contagious, that it spread through the lineup. And it's like after that first shift where they were throwing it around like it was a 5-on-3, they get a goal, and it was almost like everybody's, here we go. Does that spread through the bench when you see something like that? It's gonna, all right.
Yeah, totally. I think when you start off like that and you see these guys, kind of buzzing around in the ozone and creating opportunities and getting rewarded, it just kind of puts some life into the group and gives us confidence. So that was the first period we needed, and I think we carried a good part of the game, and obviously we let off a little bit there at the end. But yeah, absolutely, those guys, when they're playing like that, it gives us a lot of confidence.
A 4-point night for you and Darnell. We've talked about it before, but this defense pairing really seems to be working for both of you. What about that chemistry clicks?
Yeah, I don't know exactly what it is, but I think we both skate well and see the ice well, and we're both kind of offensive minded in our own ways, and it's just been a lot of fun getting to play with him and build some chemistry, and I think we're only going to get better. I think we're still kind of learning some of our own tendencies, and Darnell's such a great pro. He takes care of his body, and he plays so much, and he's up and down the ice. So I'm learning a bit from him too. So it's been a blast.